this next piece is actually my daughter.
Yes.
My daughter. Shouts out to my baby girl. Saya, I love you. She acting in London, National Young Theatre, and she does spoken word as well. Mm-hmm. And she came up with a great piece about women and about men that look at women lower than they should.
Mm-hmm. More as an object instead of a companion.
You know, and listen, man, you know, I've gone through things in my life. Mm-hmm. You know, there's things that I regret.
We all have.
You know?
Yes.
And like I said, this whole album is me showing my vulnerabilities.
Mm-hmm.
So hearing that from my daughter was like, man, damn, just like she's talking to me. So I had to put that on the album, and I'll show you why I did that, but let's hear a little bit of it.
All right.
I have this theory that not all men, but most, have this odd sense of jealousy when it comes to women. And I'll tell you in poetry, not prose. Woman is beautiful, shaped with a curve, touch that touches, and it touches a nerve. It brings you back to being held by mother. Which brings me on to my next point. Woman bore. The power to bring life into this world is sacred beyond many bounds. I'm not saying women are better, but I'm saying they're profound. You don't fuck with woman because she is too tender and soft. And yes, the bruises will fade, but the emotional scars will not. You don't fuck with woman because she is beautiful and kind. But if you do this, she will never feel beautiful inside. You don't fuck with woman because she is resilient and strong. But if you do this, she will never feel safe in her favourite black lace thong. So the moral of the story is, boys, and hear this as the truth. Don't fuck with woman. Just let your woman fuck you.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's very deep, and when you're in love with someone, it's she made a very excellent point.
Well, I think us responsibility as men is that we want to evolve. You know what I'm saying?
To grow and improve.
And like I said, I've done a lot of things in my lifetime, but you know, it's getting to that better place. And for me to hear that from my own daughter, I thought that was powerful, man, to what she's become. You know,
very, very well put, very elegant.
Yeah, real cool, real good thing. And then that leads on to the next song called "Start Again," which is I fucked up. I didn't treat women right, or that particular woman right. So now here's my ode to making it better. You know what I'm saying?
And hopefully we can all get that second chance to make that right.
Let's start again.
Let's start again.
Featuring my boy Josh O'Connor.
Okay.
Beautiful voice. What up, Josh?
Tonight I hold your hand. My hands were tied, a little preoccupied. I said you were side, then you said goodbye. I had too much pride. You gave me too much tries. I gave you too much lies. There goes that grooming bride. It rained outside, and as you cried, purple rain was the song I feel. Just be my princess, I'm your prince, therefore secrets revealed. Cause I love the way that you look, you smell, you taste and feel. And I hate the way that I made you wait for us to build. Let's make a deal. Tonight we take a stand. Tonight I hold your hand. Tonight we're letting go of all that we know. To start again. Tonight we're singing loud. Tonight we're standing proud. Tonight we have no doubt.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Everyone deserves a second chance. Just start again. You know, not dwell on the past. Put that behind. Let's rebuild. Let's make something beautiful out of what we've learned.
Yeah, and you know, the production has got that little bit of subtle kind of like EDC kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my idea for the video of that song is just all different walks of life, right? Yes. That are trying to reestablish something. You know, and it doesn't matter whether it's the, you know, the LGBT community or the whatever the case may be, interracial or whatever it is. But love has no color.
Love is universal.
And when you make that apology, you know, and say, hey, you know, I can make things right. So I think it's great. I think it's a great thing to put on the record, and It's a part of me.
Yeah, not just a good message, but good sound, great music. It's very entertaining.
And Josh O'Connor, man, he's fantastic. I mean, you guys look him up. Josh O'Connor.
Josh O'Connor.
He's doing everything right now in Vegas. Like, he's blowing up big time. So we're very excited about shooting a video for that particular record. It's going to be great.
That'd be great. Yes.
Now,
what's next?
The next record is now, okay, this is reality now.
Okay.
Sets in once again. This is actually a personal record because my ex girlfriend at the time, she passed away, and a lot of people in Vegas that know me know that loss that I went through, and I thought that, you know, by me being on a hiatus for so long, and now coming back into, you know, dropping this album, that it was very important for me to pay homage to her and just pay my respect. And
Excellent.
I wanted to do it musically. Her name was Norma Jean. And it was very tragic. But also, we've lost a lot of people.
Yes.
You know, Nipsey Hussle, we lost recently Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
You know, we don't know how long we're going to be here. And it's important that we make sure that we cherish each other's time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Enjoy every second of life you can.
Every second of life. So the next record is called Nightlife Before Death. And what makes it really trippy is that I'm using part of the hook is, well, if you don't know, now you know, which is Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. And how he passed away. It's almost kind of creepy how I'm saying those words, because he died in a fashion that was kind of tragic as well.
Right.
And it's called Nightlife Before Death.
Nightlife Before Death. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Nightlife before death, sip my wet before breath go. Tomorrow ain't coming, so it's off to the next show, and it feels like heaven. Make toast to the left coast, one for the east, another soul rest in peace. Then a piece of my heart leaves, same time my heart bleeds. Now tell me how I lost NJ, her last heartbeat. Left a lump in my throat, tears trickled down the eyes. Night ago, it was drink, few places to tie, so connection was deep. We made a promise, never say goodbye, never say love you back, only if we added eye. Drunk communication, these sober conversations, they say birds fly together, that's why we ride together. Who cares what the haters say, we were hot together. Bunch of hypocrites while we up in Lucy smoking cigarettes. Party till the sun came, strengthening our bond. Listening to my shit, deep in the song. Nightlife before death. Cause if you don't know, now you know. That night before death. If only I had guessed it right that night that you left. Cause if you don't know, now you know. Nightlife before death. If only I had guessed it right that night that you left.
So that record is like, you know, that it gives you that it's just a real record. It's sentimental to me.
Yes.
You know, when I recorded that song, there was no technical anything that was involved with it. I did it one take. That whole entire record I did in one take. And, you know, I was like, that's it. You know, I actually shed a few tears when I recorded that record.
I can see that, yes.
Yeah, it's a dope record.